Hi everyone, today I'll be discussing how chemistry is applied in solving global greenhouse reduction efforts. Before we dive straight into this, we must first know what a greenhouse gas is. A greenhouse gas is a type of gas in our Earth's atmosphere that traps heat. This prevents the warm air coming from this gas to leave our atmosphere, which maintains a warmer environment on our planet. This usually occurs when fossil fuels, such as coal, are burned for energy. One would assume this gas being released into our atmosphere is harmless, but that's far from the truth. Greenhouse gases have many negative effects, one of them being global warming. This phenomenon changes our climate for the worse. When global warming occurs, it causes our temperatures to become unbearable due to its extreme increase, which leads to rising sea levels and severe droughts. This affects our livelihood in many ways. Droughts lead to food production shortages, which make it harder for farmers to harvest crops, us to get our foods, which we need to survive, and ruins our economy. While rising sea levels lead to flooding, which could cause many people to lose their homes. Luckily, chemistry allows for us to combat these issues that come from greenhouse gases. Some methods that could be used are using chemistry to create renewable energy and to achieve carbon capture and sequestration. Renewable energy comes in a wide variety. Some would be biomass, geothermal, wind, hydroelectric, and solar. Chemistry plays a major role in making these forms of energy possible. Moving forward, I'll describe each of these forms and how energy is generated through them. Most electricity generated from biomass is produced by direct combustion. Biomass is burned in a boiler to produce high-pressure steam. This steam flows over a series of turbine blades, causing them to rotate. The rotation of the turbine drives the generator, producing electricity. Geothermal can be acquired through the use of geothermal power plants. These power plants use heat from deep inside the earth to generate steam to make electricity. Wind energy is generated with the help of wind turbines and wind farms. Turbines catch the wind's energy with their propeller-like blades. This generates energy from the wind, which could be used to power farms. Hydroelectric energy is one of the oldest and largest sources of renewable energy, which uses the natural flow of moving water to generate electricity. Water has been used since the start of humanity to fuel our societies, and now with it being able to create electricity, the possibilities for this are endless. Lastly is solar energy. Solar technologies convert sunlight into electrical energy either through photovoltaic panels or through mirrors that concentrate solar radiation. This energy can be used to generate electricity or be stored in batteries or thermal storage. A common factor in all these forms of energy is that electricity can be generated, which if used won't release any harmful greenhouse gases into our atmosphere. Throughout the energies that were stated, chemistry played a role in allowing them to conduct eco-friendly power resources and allow the distribution of said resources. One of the ways in which chemistry can be used to combat greenhouse gases is this. Another way would be carbon capture and sequestration. Carbon capture and sequestration is a set of technologies that can potentially greatly reduce CO2 emissions from new and existing coal and gas-fired power plants, industrial processes, and other stationary sources of CO2. The carbon dioxide captured during these power generation processes are then released into our atmosphere. Afterwards, they get compressed into liquid state and transported by pipeline, ship, or road tanker. This method uses chemistry to learn more about the CO2 and properly uses the information given to safely store carbon dioxide from getting released. Doing this will greatly extend our planet's life, save our crops, and overall just help us combat greenhouse gas emissions. In conclusion, chemistry is used extensively in our efforts to combat greenhouse gases. Learning from what's around us and using chemistry can allow us to save our planet and ourselves. Thanks for listening, and the 2 slides after this are going to include my references, but they'll also be linked in the description of the video below. Thank you.